been uphill and against the wind. It's been really difficult. Hello, and thank you for waiting 4 minutes. Hello, and welcome. I actually made a post that said, I'm 5 minutes late, and I didn't press send. So thank goodness Lisa got the message first. Hello, everyone. Let me say hi. Tim, Brenda, Maggie, Sarah, Rebecca, Lisa, Dawn. Hello, Barbara, Hadrian, Mary Lou, Ken, Dinja. Oh, why can't I say your name right now? Katie, Gregory. Hello, Evie. Nice to see you. Hi, Stephanie. Hi, Barry. Hi. We've got a special guest today. This is my special guest. So, we're here in Kasahara Park for beautiful Kasahara Park. Sorry, very hot. We did it, Miyazaki-san. Say hi. 1 second.
Hello.
Hi. This is my Japanese teacher since the beginning. 3 years, 3 months.
Yeah.
2.5 years. Miyazaki-san, like the great Miyazaki, right?
Yeah, she's
Hayao.
The greatest student.
Greatest student? No. Not the greatest student. The most fun student, perhaps. Kasahara, right? Kasahara. Kasa is for umbrella.
Yeah.
Kasahara.
Little different, but similar.
It feels similar, yeah. Kasahara. And it's a wonderful archway of about 500 cherry blossoms. And they must be like 80% full bloom, 80%. What should you say is 12 a.m.-ish? What's that? Gozen reiji in Japanese. Midnight. Hi, Mariam. Nice to see you guys. Thank you very much for coming. Oh, there's a beautiful doggy over there. So, beautiful doggy that looks like it wants to say hi. But its owners probably think that's not a good idea. So cute. Oh, konnichiwa. Konnichiwa. Playful. Asobitai tomu. Wants to play. Hi, Onaka. Hi, Lise. Well, ish happens. Thank you all so much. It smells good around here. So it's a Tuesday afternoon at 12-ish, as you say. So not many people are around. But also, I guess, 80% bloom, Miyazaki-san? It needs... Yeah, some are still waiting to bloom. 80 or 90. Yeah, we call it full bloom. I'll get you some close-ups as well. But thank you all for bearing with me. I don't know if you can hear, but the wind is pretty strong. We're down a little bit away from the Yasu River. If you check the map, you can see. And I'm going to add a couple more tours to take you to some places that don't have wind. But we're between two cities. It's a tale of two cities right here. So we're in Moriyama, but we're right next to Yasu. And the Yasu River, which is a very famous and well-known river in this area. And here we have farms in the distance, so usually rice farms, rice paddies. Hi, Lisa. Nice to see you. 12 p.m.-ish, meaning not exactly that time. Okay, so you're being British about it. Usually when British people say, I'll see you at 2-ish, it means like 10 past or something. But it's lovely. Lynn says, how did we meet? So Miyazaki-san is a volunteer at, even though he's a young guy, I think he just fell over. You're a young guy, right, Miyazaki-san? Yes, a young guy. Look at this young guy. He's a young guy. But he's technically retired, I believe. So he speaks English because he used to be a CEO, of course, so he had some extra skills. And also he's very good at interacting with people, especially if they're beautiful ladies. So he speaks Chinese and English. And he wanted a way, while living in Moriyama, to continue to speak English. So he gives up his time to teach souls like myself, who are always late to his lessons. but I will stay late for drink and food. So that's good. So we met at something called the Moriyama International Friendship Association, which is called MIFA for short. And yeah, we like cycling, visiting places. It sounds like a match made in heaven, eating food and drinking drink. And I said I was coming here today and he decided to join me. But it's kind of the curse of asking a Japanese man to join me on a tour. It usually means that I'm late to the tour, so I'm hesitant to ever do it. But even though at least I've got a full belly. There's that. Hi, Olivia, and hi, Graham. So Miyazaki-san, in my hand right now is 38 people from around the world.
Pardon?
38 people.
38?
38人。世界中。はい。世界中の人。いろんな国から、多分カナダとかアメリカ、Australia. It's a lot of weight in my hand. Yeah, you guys are heavy. Look at the beautiful, beautiful blue sky today. It's perfect. Just what you could ask for. Don't worry, we're whizzing to one end, and then on the way back, I will make sure you get lots of lovely close-ups of these as well. But by the weekend, this is going to be full of people. And last year, myself and Ryo, my partner, came here. We cycled the whole day, but we were so ill after. We got sick from just too much hay fever. We were sat under the blossoms just after full bloom, and it was just heaven for hay fever, just attacking us. It was horrible. You're trying to slim down on a pizza-based diet. Hi, Jasmine in the UK. Thanks for being up really late at night for this. So, Jasmine, well, you're in the early morning, but I'm going to set a couple of tours, especially for my Saturday, so your Friday night, so that you can enjoy things not as late as this. But it'll just be about 10 days maximum that you'll have me doing these tours, and then it's done. But I think I might finish with Nara to make up for the other day. 5:11, so it could be early for you. Hi, Gerald and Kathy and Katarina. The birds sound so good.
Chatting.
They're what?
But chatting.
Chatting. They are chatting. And that's bamboo. The bamboo is dying out a little bit, but the cherry blossoms are nice and full. There's good backgrounds for people who love that artistic style of kind of black painted lines of branches and then puffs of pink blossoms. Thanks, Marcia, for giving me a follow. So my name is Kendall James, and I'm very happy to have you here today. And you can check out some extra tours of mine if you go to linktr.ee/Miss Kendall James, because you'll find me on Instagram and, wow, that's beautiful. You'll find me on Instagram and YouTube. Yeah, you're on British Standard Time now. Miyazaki-san, check this. Look at this beautiful picture. Look at this.
Oh, yeah.
So beautiful. There's extra layers. You guys, so lucky. Hi, Joanne. Nice to see you. Hi, Anna. People having little J naps. I call that a J nap. Little Japanese sleep. And look, this is going to be lit up at nighttime.
Yeah.
At nighttime. So this is really rare, but I think I've never done it before to come see this at night. I think I will come and see it on Saturday night. I'll have to dash here after work really, really fast, but I think I'll do it because I've never seen it at nighttime here before. But I want to see that. I want to see it. Now, Ken, I nominate you. If you did grab those beautiful postcards back there, I would love a copy of them, because when I present a tour, I don't get to take my own pictures. So if you got a hold of that, I would appreciate that very, very much. Excuse me. They're so pretty, aren't they? This is the most famous type of cherry blossom, Soumei Yoshino. But we saw some other blossoms along the way here. And this is where Miyazaki-san lives. Miyazaki-san, what are these called? These cottontail plants. My student said they're her favorite yesterday. Look at this. Thank you, Ken. Yukiyanagi. Look at them.
Go.
Oh, we say budlia.
Oh, really?
Ah, yeah, it's white budlia, I think. But look at it. Looks like a string cheese cauliflower. How interesting. And there's a beautiful view just over here of the lovely, lovely flowers. There's nothing like a blue sky for cherry blossoms. However, I would argue also that raindrops look so fantastic with them too.
See, hydrangea.
Hydrangea coming. Oh, yeah, soon. It's almost ajisai season. Hydrangea season. Well, we've got 2 months until they come. I feel much safer hanging out at this time with the cherry blossoms because in about 3 days it's going to be a sneeze fest. 3 or 4 days.
And Yamaguchi.
Yamaguchi. Ah, okay.
Yellow.
It looks like little yellow fox gloves. Yamaguchi. Does that mean near the entrance of the mountain? Maybe. Hi, Lisa. Nice to see you. Well, they've got some really big lanterns to have this lit up soon. Let me get you in close up here. So I take it you guys love cherry blossoms. Thank you very much for being here. So lovely. Hardly any have fallen on the ground, which is how you know it's not quite full bloom yet, but close enough to. I guess we might be set to get electrocuted later because I just saw bits of lights with electric wires, but nothing else. I really like this area and the kind of muddle of the trees. So rather than them all being perfectly straight, they're all set in different directions, and I think that's really nice. Exactly, Ken. Shocking. Shocking. And look, if you dare, they've got one toilet for you to use, and it's tied down with some cable ties, so hopefully no youths will push you over and the wind won't either. But you can probably hear the wind blowing through my microphone quite a little bit.
Oh, what do you say?
We say buds.
Bud.
Bud.
Bud. Okay.
There we go.
B-U-D.
B-U-D, bud. Like, you're my buddy. You can also say buddy. We got a nice perspective on that bud just there. So I think was quite nice. And this, you can hear to the side a kind of rushing sound. It's all of the bamboo just to the side over here. Oh, people have their little babies and picnic tables and everything. Why is your mind blown, Lynn? Shall we go to the hill to see the cherries? Is that a rhetorical question? I've got to get up to the hill first, lovely. We'll be going up and we'll look down on them in a minute. The outhouse. Okay. You don't want to use it. Do you want to use it? This is where the people want to be. This is why, because the car parking is over this side. But I checked last year and there was no bicycle parking, sadly. I'll get you some close-ups of the cherries in a second and we'll go up on the hill. We're going to go a loop around. Hi, Komugi, nice to see you. But I warn you, the wind is worse up high. So the act of enjoying the cherry blossoms. Oh, look, another toilet. There we go. A lovely picnic area, yeah. And it's really nice for autumn as well. Well, they get to sit down and have their picnic while they wait. And I guess the men probably go in the woods as well. I wish you could smell it here. It's really nice. I wish you could smell it. They're going fast, aren't they? You can see it's windy even if you can't hear it. Can't hear the wind. I'm grateful to have a phone that picks up that kind of wobble. Picks up nicely. So the car parking is over this side. Nothing for bicycles, and that is why people are having a picnic in this area. I'm going to get you a close-up of some of the flowers around here. Despite it going to get a bit more windy, there's also a place you can buy kinds of snacks and things up this bit as well, up in this bit. I sound really colloquial British sometimes. So I'm from the UK, in case you hadn't worked that out. Oh, they're really blowing around. It's lunchtime. Oh, Brian, did you say dinner like someone in the UK might say lunch? But yes, I had lunch, yeah. But the wind was the thing that really stopped us from getting here perfectly in time. But it's lovely. Hanami means to enjoy the blossoms, and Japanese people have the favorite way of doing it, which is to literally sit underneath it and have a picnic. So you bring different types of Japanese food, such as rice balls, onigiri, and a bento, which means lunchbox is the translation. But it's a little bit of a strange translation, I think, because we don't say eat a lunchbox, we say had a lunchbox. But in Japanese, that means you have lots of different types of foods, usually that your okasan or tsuma, so your mom or your wife has made for you, usually. Miyazaki-san, have you ever made a bento?
No.
Oh, he has never made a bento. Of course, he's never made a bento. Lise, lovely, thank you so much for gracing me with the tip. Let me try and get a close-up. I'm leaning over in a very strange direction to get you this. So the time for dessert of cherry blossom nectar. No, I can't be eating and I can't be licking the insides of the cherry blossoms this time. I had a helper, so it was easier. That was much easier last time. Did you enjoy that, guys? It scored us more tips, so maybe I should be licking out the insides of flowers. I don't know. Who knows? Hi everybody. Yeah, so it's going to get much busier up here. We have a Ichigo strawberry van. How cute is that? And some like falcons up there as well in the sky, some birds of prey. So this I find interesting. People are picnicking all the way around the car park. But the point is to be under a tree. This is a little van over here. So lots of people have got their dogs because you got to bring your doggy to have a picture of your dog and got to have a picture of your dog and the trees, of course, the flowers. Oh, that is a kid a kid is climbing on top of that. There we go. So people have got their bicycles, their cars, and their dogs. Everything important, and of course their bento. And you notice these flowers are mostly white. A lot of people think of all cherry blossoms as being quite pink or, I don't know, having cherries on them or smelling like cherries. But they don't. They smell really, really floral. And after bud, they're usually white. That's not beeping to us, it's beeping to the, to the not fast-moving people. Hi, Christine. Nice to see you. Thanks. I'm glad you got a good postcard just there. Hi, Christine. Nice to see you. So we're going to walk.
Bye-bye.
Oh, you're going to say goodbye? Are you saying goodbye?
Bye-bye.
Are you going somewhere, Miyazaki-san? Are we going to walk back this way? They're coming with us. They're going to come with us up high. And then we'll have done a nice loop. They want to see them up high as well, Miyazaki-san. It's a different view. Hi! It's going to get windy up here, though. My hair's already gone a little bit crazy. Last year, it was something else. And last year, I was checking when the cherry blossoms were coming, and I kept having to cancel my tours, which I've already done. And it really hurts me, actually, because every time I cancel my tours, I sacrifice my my tips and everything, as well as your happiness. So it hurts. Where do you want to go?
Oh, yeah. This is
How to... Oh, no, we're allowed up here. I go here with a bicycle.
Oh, yeah, over there. So,
Oh, really? Oh, this outside one. Okay, just for cars. Allegedly. I don't think that's true. You say, how far to get here from Kyoto? Good question. So in Moriyama, it is only 25 minutes by train from Kyoto's main station. And then you'd have to cycle. I think I might have cycled 7 kilometers, or you can get buses and things, I suppose, but that's not what I did this time. I'm just going down a hill. So we're going to go up on this side, kind of up a hill and not. Hello, Brian, what's your anyone question? Well, not question, but are you saying, anyone, are you there? Why? Either okay.
There are toilets.
There are toilets. Okay, we shouldn't have to walk next to the toilets. Got it. Hi, Hayward. Hi, Chelsea. Nice to see you. Oh, this is how far everybody made it from the parking area with so many children. And there's little Shiba dogs too. Can I show Hanami? Tina, what is your question? That's a little bit... Hello. I don't know why it reconnected there. Sorry. Tina, if you mean can I literally show people having their picnics, I'm afraid not, because I'm not that kind of guide. I'd have to ask them, but I just don't think it's fair considering we share the pictures on the internet. But we are doing Hanami Lovely. Hanami is to enjoy the cherry blossoms. You can do that by walking, or you can do that by sitting and having a picnic, by taking pictures, or by having selfies. But we're in the busy area just over here, so if you'd like a selfie of me with the blossoms, then I'll get towards the other bit in a moment, and we can do that. 1 second, I found a nice one here. What was your question, Tina? The light is lovely, isn't it? And the contrast between green and blue is so nice too. But what does "can you show Hanami" mean? So Miyazaki-san, whenever people come on these Heygo tours, what they can do is take pictures at the same time, like a postcard. So, yeah, I have been showing people having picnics under the trees. I've just not been zooming in on their faces because it's very rude. I wouldn't like to find myself on the internet one day. But I have had them just out of shot like this. And even guides like Erica wouldn't do that either because it's not appropriate. I hope you can understand that. I think so, Lynn, yeah. Respect of privacy. That's my main reason. Now, over this way, there was some nice close-ups I can get you of some more of the blossoms. But I hope you've got some real treasures. Thank you, Lisa. So there's a lovely canopy of flowers here. I agree. I'm going to try and get you a couple more close-ups that have so many in the background. Because I like it when they're out of shot in the background. They're close-up. Bear with me. It's a bit of a game when they're blowing. Like this. I think it's so lovely. The strong black in the foreground and then the blue in the background. Just bear with me a little bit. These ones don't want to play ball. 1 second, I'll get there. Did you hear that? Sounds like English just then. Pose. These ones are a little bit too billowy. Miyazaki-san, are you planning Hanami with your wife?
Oh, yeah.
Where will you go? Ichiban suki na tokoro wa? Here. It's your neighborhood, isn't it?
Easy to come.
It is easy to come here for you, yeah. It's a little difficult for me. Pardon?
Yeah, I forgot the name.
Oh, the place we went to earlier?
Yeah.
I'll take the Voyagers for a look on my...
I can hear. But
it was too early, yeah. Last year I was coming every other day to come and see. I was so tired because it's so windy in this area too. Hi, Carolyn and Wendy. Nice to see you. I'll get you guys some more close-ups over here. Don't worry. You got to have your picture walking under the blossoms. I brought my American friends here once and they loved it. We cycled all the way through. So lovely. So, so lovely. I see some I want over here. Hanami can be simple as having a couple of people like this. How big, I'm not sure, but how many trees? More than 500 trees are here. So Lynn said, how big is the area? You can see on the map, you can see a nice chunk of ground that's not lifted, sorry, just kind of next to the riverside. You can see a nice square. And there's also a park nearby too. Kasahara Park is where we are. This is what it's called. But there's also one that's got swings and things for children in the area. But you have to walk kind of through the car park to get to that. This is the bit that's got all the big blossoms. Let me ask Miyazaki-san why the blossoms were put here. See if he knows. Miyazaki-san, why are there blossom trees here?
Here?
Yeah, why are there so many trees? Were they a present from...
I
Thank
don't
you, Lisa.
know this area's people.
You are this area's people. I wondered if there was a historical reason. Maybe it was a present to Moriyama. Yeah, very wonderful to have this part of your neighborhood. Actually, Miyazaki-san is from Ehime. Yeah, Ehime is in Shikoku, which you have to get a ferry to, or you can fly to parts of it. But it's well known for having maybe 80 shrines that you can go and visit in the area. It's really lovely. If you've been to Dogo Onsen with Joy in Japan and with Atsuko, then you have been to Ehime. That's the area that Miyazaki-san is from, and his wife is from a nearby town. But he travels all over and has lived in Osaka before. So he laughs at me sometimes when I speak the Osaka dialect because that's what I learn from the people I hang out with. And I laugh at him because he's got a special sun hat on today for the first time. An equal amount of laughing at each other. Oh, that's interesting. Barry says the map is showing the London Metro. Another Heygo error. If you've got any errors, you can report them on the website. So please go ahead and do that if you get the chance. So everybody, we're coming to the end of the walk. We'll be back to where that beautifully kept graveyard is in a second. I'll get you a couple more close-ups when I can, especially when the wind is not being quite so strong. And I'd like to say thank you very much, and hope in all my heart that some of you can spare a tip for my time, my effort, my planning, and my presence on Heygo, because that's how Heygo measures my worth, unfortunately. So do consider doing that if you're able to. If you're not, I understand. Do consider leaving a review, sharing your pictures online, and telling other people about my tours. It's quite difficult for us guides that have only been here for a year and a bit on Heygo. We don't get the same anything that the ones that came before us did. So do help us however you can, and thank you so much. Thanks, Ken, and thanks, Lisa. That's so kind of you guys. Gosh, aren't they lovely? Just so lovely. Now, because Miyazaki-san used to be a CEO, he is the impatient variety of Pokemon. So he rushes along a lot sooner than I might. And it's his first time experiencing Heygo live. Thank you, Lisa.
These areas are flat area.
Flat area.
So
lots of rice fields.
Safer. And to plant cherry blossom and pray for our safer.
I'll pray for safety. Because it's next to the river.
Flat
Yeah. So the cherry blossoms act as acting as a kind of symbolic barrier, safety, in regards to the fact that there's the Yasu River right next to us, where all the wind is coming from. Don't the birds sound so nice? Lovely birds. Oh, thanks, Barry. I think that's a compliment. I'm taking that as a compliment. Beverly, yes, I've got your address. I've sent you things in the past, so they're either very late or something, but you'll be getting your next things sent to you soon. Thank you, Onakar. Barry says, these camera shots remind me of Vincent van Gogh landscape paintings. So thank you. That's very kind. Very kind comment indeed. I'll take that. Anything you say that I've done that's like a painting is a kind comment indeed, I think. So thank you all very much for your time. Thank you, Hadrian, too. I love it when you can see the green poking through, but that's the green where it hasn't even started yet. So we've yet still time here in Shiga, whereas Yusuke and Erika will be saying goodbye to the lovely blossoms soon. But here in Shiga, and I'm taking you to Kyoto soon, we still have some time to enjoy them. They're lovely. Thank you, Hadrian. Yeah, so if you are my sponsor, you're welcome to leave me your address, and I send you cards. Daffodil cards have been and are being sent still. I'm about halfway done. And then cherry blossom ones will be coming to you next. So I hope you look forward to those arriving in the post all kinds of times because the world post is something else these days. But yes, let me see what I can do. Can I be in this shot? You can see how windy it is now if my hair's blowing around all over the place. And there are some blossoms over this way, so let me see if I can get you a kind of classic Hanami shot. Japanese people love having their pictures taken in front of flowers. It's one of the important things. Miyazaki-san, can we have a picture?
You?
Me and you
okay.
together.
Okay.
Here, we need a blossom background.
Okay. Hello, handsome guy.
Oh my goodness. This is the guy I hang out with. Hi, I'm a handsome guy. Honestly. There you go, you got hearts and everything from ladies, Miyazaki-san. There you go. I hope you enjoyed meeting someone that's part of my life here. Miyazaki-san is my oldest friend here in Japan. Not oldest, he's a young guy, but I've known him for the longest, you know. He's a totally young guy, but I've known him for the longest. I don't know, Mary Lou. Sarah's still waiting for ones that I sent at the same time. I honestly think it was just a bad postal moment in the world when I sent your first ones. So I reckon you'll be getting your later ones much sooner. But yeah, please enjoy. I hope you've had a lovely time. Ryo and Miyazaki-san love hanging out together, but they are lightweights. They're not, but they're not heavyweights. They're not heavyweights. Please do give me a follow. linktr.ee/Miss Kendall James. And I look forward to seeing you guys again. I'm going to say goodbye now, okay, because I've got to rush back to my place for work and post and other things. So thank you so much, everyone. I hope you had a nice time, and please leave reviews if you can. See you. Bye-bye, young guy. Bye. Hasn't he just got the cheekiest face? Oh my goodness, Ken, the link actually showed up as a link. Heygo has really done some improvements. That's amazing. I've not seen that before. Bye.